Good morning, biscuits. I need to take my hair out of my evening braid and brush it because we are gonna do a fun adventure today. We're gonna do a little road trip. We're actually driving, picking up my friend and her kid, and we are gonna go on a belated International Women's Day because all the kids were not doing well on International Women's Day, which was like 2 weeks ago, but that's okay, that's motherhood. And we're gonna go do some mug painting. We're gonna go to a pottery studio. We're gonna go to a buffet because my friend used to go with her grandma when she was a kid to buffets, and this is very nostalgic, and we found one. So we're just gonna kind of, but it's been a heavy week. I found out that my ex-spousal equivalent died a week and a half ago now. I found, and our beloved Biscuits the chicken, if you saw my Instagram stories, you know, passed away. We think a parasite got her. There's like parasites in the spring that pop up, and we think that's what happened. And it was so sudden. She was given a Viking burial funeral. Abraham sang her Viking chicken songs. But there was much sadness, you know, of like, oh, how do we process these feelings? But we also still have to go on with life. And what is the lesson that we have taken from the last 4 months of just things that have been happening is take life by the horns. Go and enjoy what you can. I had a beautiful dream in the night that was so joyful and fun, and very much my subconscious needed to hear it, you know. So I'm going to cuddle the kids, I'm going to get us dressed, we're going to go on a road trip, and I think we're going to have fun with it because I was going to say my symptom this year, can you tell it's cold and flu season? My motto this year is to take pleasure and joy in tiny moments and really genuinely enjoy life. I want to get to the end of this year and be like, oh my God, we had so much fun. We enjoyed everything we did. We did so many fun things. Not that we're trying to do big things, but we're really trying to value and enjoy what we are doing on our day-to-day. I have some echinacea, ginger, and elderberry tea that I'm going to brew. Abraham's making me some because he's a fine gentleman. He helped me clean out the car because since we're all road tripping together, I was like, oh, I need to take out all the chicken food and random snacks from the long drive we do for co-ops, homeschool days. You need to have room for other passengers. Come along and should we do a little YouTube magic and ta-da, and then I'll be dressed for the day. Okay, ready? YouTube magic. Ooh, ready. I forgot I was gonna do a fit check today, but I have been green leggings, my little green sweater. I think I did a haul of this 2 years ago. It is downpouring. Abraham ran inside to grab us 2 things we forgot because he is king and helps us out so much. And we are going off for our adventure time. It is really wet and gray, so we are just gonna have a good time with it. Come along. I want us to appreciate for a moment that the blossoms are starting to blossom. Isn't that beautiful? I just think that is so lovely. That spring is starting to come upon us. This camera around. So I have a actual CD in. I know, what am I? I'm vintage. I got my mom to send me an old CD of hers, which is humorously enough Christmas music. Someday it's a big pile of dirt. They're doing something with their yard. That's exciting. And it's so much fun to just have an actual CD that one possesses. You don't have to download it. You don't have to pay a monthly subscription. You're like, oh, this is nice. It is admittedly all operatic Italian Christmas music, but that's okay. Some of it's in English. We're good. I think it's beautiful that blossoms are starting to go. That is so nice. I am waiting on my friend and her son who are waiting by their house. Abraham ran in to grab them because it's rainy and there's not a lot of great street parking here. I mean, technically, I think I could just park right where I am. You know what I've been thinking of? I'm going to take these out for a second. You know what I've been thinking of? Is on the whole note of playfulness, spark and joy, all that. how to be a less serious person. And that's funny because honestly, I feel like maybe I'm too unserious in some parts of my life. Like, I'm not super organized. If I'm being totally honest, I'm really not. I don't know if I make the best, like if I have the best decision-making criteria, since I go off of decision making. But I feel like in my day-to-day life, I've become so, they're coming, so serious. And accidentally, and I think it's just like the weight of parenthood and running your business and everything. And so I think there's got to be a way to still be a professional in my professional life, but be more lighthearted in my personal life. And that's something I'm trying to do. I haven't figured out a way. I will bring you biscuits along in the spring as I go on my Rose's tour of playfulness and lightheartedness.
Are you in the back? Or?
Well, I'm told that you are sitting in the back with them,
okay.
But you're welcome to sit up front and have a warm bath.
And adult conversation.
Biscuits. We are home. I did not film or chat with that because it was so rainy that everyone needed to focus on driving and doing fun things. I did not film this part, but they spent 4 hours painting these mugs, and I finally had to tell everybody, listen, we have to go home because we had to go check on the chickens. I will pop up some photos of them. And Pear had to have a nap. She was spinning out. It was so late in the day. I was like, guys, why are we spending this much time on pre-made mugs? So I had to be kind of bossy and just be like, we gotta go because we have to be able to see the chickens in daylight. I was so relieved that they were all looking good. We have one that we're a little worried about that we are doing some hand caring for. She's looking good, but we're just like being really, really cautious. Abraham and I just breathed, and Pear, she wouldn't even come out of the car until we checked and opened the coop and made sure that everybody was okay. Because day to day, like you just don't know, right? You got to get over that scary hump. And they've been taking a ton of their medicine. So we are so relieved. I cannot tell you the burden of stress that is off my back. Not worrying about them right now. I'm like, oh, thank God. It was very fun for the kids to get out and hang out with our friends. I feel very socialed out because yesterday was a big work day for me, and then today was a full day of social. We were out for like 8.5 hours or something, 8.5, 9 hours. And my little hermit brain is like, I just want to sit down and work on my computer and work around my house and do some simple things. But I'm such gratitude in my heart that the chickens are looking good. Like, I cannot tell you. I have a dinner of leftovers because it is so late. I had to do some stops on the way home and things. So I think we're going to do leftover yum yums. I will try to bring you along for that. But honestly, we're pretty tired, so we may just shower and tuck in. I'm going to do some sauna before bed because my allergies are like being crazy. So I'll bring you along for that, and I'll give you some tips in a moment. Because I really think, what's the rule? We're making self-care fun. Does it work all the time? Sometimes it's serious. Sometimes you're a little more lighthearted. Today involved a lot of deep conversations with my friend because she's one of those friends that we have soul-searching, manifesting conversations. That's kind of when we check in with each other. And it was heavy stuff that we were talking about. It felt heavy to bring that energy out and verbalize it. But it's always good to get that kind of stuff spoken. So I'm going to go wash my face before I get in the sauna. I'm going to make us dinner. I'm going to try to get like 5 seconds of stretches in because I am so sore. Just like my whole musculoskeletal system, I can tell, is doing that histamine response thing where it goes wild. So I'm going to do a little more self-care. Let's do it. I've driven so much today because it was a road trip to do our outing, and I'm literally just like shaking loose the cobwebs of driving, because it is I'm not a good driver. Not that I'm not a safe driver. I'm a very safe, cautious driver, which people comment on. But the cautious grandma driver. But I don't enjoy driving a lot. I find it really physically taxing on myself. And it was extremely rainy, like crazy weather conditions today. It just feels good to get the tiniest bit of stretch. I need to like actually stretch over my yoga ball, which maybe I'll do after sauna time and dinner because I gotta get everybody fed. Surprisingly, they're all hungry after the buffet. I just don't think they actually ate very much. I think they were so excited to be hanging out with friends that they did not actually take advantage of the buffet and eat from it because they've all been hungry for ages. Ooh, my back is so tight. Like, I can't even tell you. I might do foam roller and yoga ball tonight. Wow, that is so tight. Oh my God. That's like shockingly tight, let me tell you. Oh, what am I stepping on their crafts that they are doing? Like a little crafty spot down here. Isn't it funny how changing the layout? In fact, I've done videos on this. I've talked about this, making little corners in your house. Changing spots in your house does such a different energy thing with how you use the space, how you feel about the space. I find that fascinating because I notice a distinctive difference in this kitchen area compared to when it was a more of a kitchen table. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, whoa, don't do that with your crafty scissors. Oh, wow. I need to find something I can rest my leg on at a height. And I don't know what that won't scoot. I don't know what that'll be, so I'll have to figure it out. I have been doing these absolutely ridiculous exercises. In fact, I'm not going to do them on YouTube because they look too ridiculous. But it's a core workout thing. I share them on the homemaker tier and the not the homemaker tier, the BFF tier on Patreon. If you want like full follow along with my core workouts, because they're really easy, but you do have to. They're workouts that I like to do at home and not necessarily at a gym or something, because there is absolute absurdity to some of the angles. Okay, that feels better. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna go wash my face, because I like to do that after driving through cities and things. Make dinner after Abraham's done with his little walkie poo. And get some sauna time in, cause I need some sauna time. That's right, I do. I really need some sauna time. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Pear, I had a question. What was your favorite part of the buffet today?
Being with Step.
You love Auntie Steffet? Steffet is the best. One of our favorites. She's not really an auntie, but we call it. You okay? No, okay. Mom life call. Sauning, everybody's fed, getting her gloves on for the day, because that is necessary. I think that this towel's actually, the kids are supposed to just toss dirty stuff around, but it has been a hectic couple days, let me tell you. And I think that we are ready to just do a big quick wash. Soap's already in. Ready for the night. Okay, biscuits. I am gonna tuck on in. I am so tired. Whew, I am ready to oh wait. There you go. I am ready to tuck in and get some sleep. I think I'm gonna do some yoga tomorrow when I get up. That's my plan. Okay. 99 biscuits. I'll see you over on Patreon.